Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Season 3 tournament. It is the West Region 1 versus 4 as we see the number 1 Sokena Producers take on the number 4, the third Strikers here at Futura Garden. I have sort of a stopped up nose, so that's always fun to deal with. Not much to say except that the Sokena Producers ended the reign of the Kena Club. Actually, I will go ahead and name off the description. The overall number 1 seeded Sokena Producers will take on are taking on the number 4 seeded, the third Strikers at Futura Garden Arena. Both teams with different wins face against each other as the Sokena Producers have taken over the Kena Club's reign, as this is the first time that a team at the top isn't Kena Club. The third Strikers are coming in here to pull off the upset, as this is the second time they are in a tournament. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started. With the first tip determining a lot, here it goes as it goes over into the third Striker's side. Marley sends it down very quickly into the third Striker's side. Gets off a shot, but doesn't get the goal off. I was trying to get my words together in the middle of a yawn. I can't really wrap my words together anymore. I'm like lost. Tusk trying to send it down into the red zone. Couldn't get it. Senti's going to hit it away. On the Sokena Producers, you have Marley, Storm, Tusk, and Squall. And for the third Strikers, you have Rainmaker, Goose, Senti, and Buzz. Buzz hits it away with the save. That Tusk is now having shots. So, what's the deal? If 5 minutes are gone inside overtime, who wins? Well, it's the team with the most shots. Goose able to wiggle one in there with 4:01 left on the clock. Buzz gave that lineup to Goose. Almost missed it, but was able to get it straight in there. 0-1 with now 4:01 left on the clock. And here goes the second tip, which is going to go over into the third Striker's side, as now the Sokena Producers are looking for their first goal still. Ball is riding the wall. Goose going to send it into the red zone. Storm going to hit it away. Tusk putting it back. Squall blocks a shot from Senti. Squall shooting it past Rainmaker. It's going to be Buzz who intercepts that one. Squall going to try to send it away. Storm's able to hit it past Goose. Buzz hit it down, but Squall was ready for that one. Gets it past Rainmaker. Rainmaker trying to hit it away as much as he can. Squall puts one up for a teammate. Goose gonna hit it away. Tusk has got to get out there and hit that one back down. He will, but Senti is going to hit it away. Storm sends it down. Buzz stops it. Storm gonna put it back up. Squall was there to intercept for the potential assist, but no luck there, as that ball's making its way over into the Sokena Producers side. The third Striker's still here with the lead. I mean, this is May Madness. Anything realistically can happen inside of this tournament. Even this potential 4-1 upset. Goose almost with the lineup. Marley sending it down into the third Striker's side. Really trying to pull off that first goal. Sending it around in the air. Right there. It's there. Nobody's there to get it. Tusk trying to send it back. Storm intercepts. Senti sends it away. Tusk intercepts. Gives it to Squall. Squall with the shot. Yes! Goose almost with the save, but they will tie the game one even. Tusk gave it to Squall, and Squall sent it up with hopes and prayers. Goose almost with the save, but Goose couldn't grab it in time. And that's 2:17 left on the clock, as now we go finally into the third tip. Sokena Producers able to handle the tie. Now let's see if they can handle a quote-unquote lead. Now as it goes to the third Striker's side. Storm trying to get it past Rainmaker. No luck there. Tusk with an own goal. I can't believe what I just saw. Tusk playing for the other team. What has been going on these past couple of days where we've just seen players playing for the other team? It's quite a crazy thing, but now the third strikers have the lead once again going into the fourth tip with 2:07 left on the clock, as now it's hit over in the third striker's side. Senti sent it down to the Sokena producers' side. As Sokena producers need to get something rolling if they want to have a shot at winning this game. Obviously, it just has been mostly the third strikers. Buzz with an amazing save. Shot by Tusk. Storm going to try to send it out. Marley with the lineup. Senti blocks it. Storm trying to put it back up. Tusk is lined up. Just demoed Senti. Senti. Tusk demoed Senti with the jump and just popped it in there to tie the game 2 even now. As we go into the fifth tip with 1:40 left on the clock. I'm not sure who got the assist there. I wasn't truthfully watching. But this fifth tip is going to go over into the third striker's side. Let's see if the Sokena producers can hold on to it. Trying to send the shot up. They will take the lead with 1:34 left on the clock. Comebacks are inevitable, I should say. Senti should have stopped way earlier than that. 3-2 now as we go into the sixth tip with 1:34 left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go as that tip is won by the third strikers. Nobody there to save the ball. Everyone went for the ball. Probably not the smartest decision you can make. Senti obviously just went out there and sent it. Now tying the game 3 even. With 1:31 left on the clock, here we go into the seventh tip. It's all just been mayhem. As now the ball is sent over into the Sokena producer's side. Buzz tried to put up a shot for the third strikers. Senti trying to put up a shot for them to grab back the lead. Rainmaker with a miss. Marley trying to send it down. Buzz almost intercepting. Sokena producers really trying to get the ball rushed in and down there. Marley is able to get that ball flying up in the air. Off the wall, it's lined up for Marley. Marley's able to squeegee by and grab the lead once again for the Sokena producers. The third strikers have had 2 leads. The Sokena producers have had 2 leads. Now with 1:03 left on the clock, here we go into the 8th tip, which is going to make its way over into the Sokena producer's side. Blocked by Buzz. I don't think Buzz meant to do that whatsoever. Tusk still playing for the other team apparently. Marley trying to send it out. Rainmaker with the lined up shot. Tusk with a nice bicycle move save. Storm now trying to send it down into the third striker's side. Storm hits it away. Storm tried to put the final shot up. Squall tried to put it back, but Rainmaker ultimately with the save. Marley trying to hit it up against the wall. That ball's flying in the air. Somebody's got to intercept that. Rainmaker trying to put up a shot for Goose. Marley's going to send it away. Senti's there to take it in. They will tie the game 4 even. Ladies and gentlemen, don't ask me. I don't have a clue what is going on. Third striker's able to tie the game. 19 seconds for either team to do anything. It really just depends on who wins this tip. This game should not be that close considering of the rank differential. Third striker's going to win that tip. They have a chance to do anything about this. Rainmaker trying to send it into the red zone. Buzz trying to put it up. Tusk going to send it past a couple third strikers players. Ball making its way into the third striker's side. Senti trying to do something about it. Marley trying to send it away. And here we go into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes for either team to decide who wins. This tip will be won by the third strikers once again, as that was, I believe, the 10th tip of the game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. It's going to be, I think, who was Squall sending it out into the third striker's side. Buzz, not a lot of good defense right just from there, but was able to hit it away and send it off course. Squall trying to do something with it here. Storm sending it down. Goose with a nice save. Let's look at who has more shots here. It's going to be the third strikers with 4 shots and the Sokena producers with 10 shots. So that's a pretty big differential. The Sokena producers have way more shots if this game does come to it. Marley trying to put up the shot for anyone. And it's going to be Tusk ending us off here at Future Garden with a win to move on to the Final Four on May 19th. What a nice play as Marley sent up the ball off the wall and Tusk was able to put it in. Let's go ahead and get into the after-game talk. Tusk is your MVP with 486 score, 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 save, 4 shots. If Tusk didn't make that goal, then Marley was going to get MVP. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, after that magnificent game. The Third Strikers almost pulling off a crazy upset. They had the lead 1-0, then 2-0. Then it was just a bunch of ties back and forth. They were able to hold off. The Sokena Producers now went into overtime with the 10th tip and almost got a shot off, but couldn't get it to go, as then the Sokena Producers was able to hit something up. The Sokena Producers offense played very well inside this game, as they realized that they were doing something wrong almost immediately, as the Third Strikers were basically ramming through whatever they wanted. And then they fixed it up, getting more smarter shots, and then their defense really played very well going into the end, keeping the Third Strikers off any shots. The Third Strikers offense obviously played very well, as they were almost there to pull off the upset. And their defense was actually kind of good, to say the least. But now begs the question, with how that game was just played there, do the Sokena Producers still deserve the #1 spot? That's a heavy question that we're going to have to answer May 19th, when we'll see the outcome of the Song Mixers versus the Dafts. But before that ever happens, make sure to catch me tomorrow to see the #1 Kena Club versus the #4 Beat Tapes. We're going to see if a new team in a new tournament scene can come and still keep that 3 losing streak going of no tournament move-ons for Kena Club, or if Kena Club can get their first tournament move-on to either face the Kena Records or the SKNA Records on May 15th. But May 13th begs the question, as we see those two teams, the Beat Tapes coming off a red-hot win against the Cuckoos of Shea, the original reigning champions, and moved into the actual tournament. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I will see you tomorrow to continue out this tournament schedule. See you then.